The Russians say that Assad is the only plausible alternative to Islamic State, and that if you continue to try to topple Assad, you're going to strengthen Islamic State, and you're going to get more and more attacks like you had last year.
Well, first of all, I don't think Assad has been successful at all in targeting the Islamic State, and neither have the Russians, for that matter. In fact, if you look at the Russian conduct in the region, the vast majority of their strikes have been against non-ISIS, non-jihadist elements on the ground, because that's precisely the outcome that Putin wants. Putin wants to find himself in a situation after he's wiped out all the non-ISIS fighters on the ground that he can then turn to the world and say, in Syria, there are only two groups left, Assad and ISIS. Whose side are you on? I'm not sure he's wedded to Assad personally, but the Assad regime, some sort of pro-Russian regime that allows him not just the land basing, but the sea base that they have there as well, and the geopolitical foothold that he's now been able to establish in the Middle East, is a key component of his strategy for that region. Because for Putin, this is multifaceted. It allows him to show his country and the world that he is a power broker on par with the United States. It allows the world to be distracted from Ukraine. You see no discussion of Ukraine. And it also allows him internally, in Russia, to appear as a strong global leader, which he hopes that nationalism more than covers up for the economic catastrophe that is the Russian economy and the experience of the Russian people.
So you reject this idea that we make common cause with the Russians against a common enemy, which is this Islamic fundamentalism, this radical Islam, as you've described?
Well, as long as the Russian strategy is what it remains now, I don't know how we find common cause, because by and large, the Russian strategy up until this point has been to wipe out the non-ISIS fighters and then force the world into a false choice between Assad and ISIS. And I think that's what further complicates and erodes our ability to work with them on this matter.